In this session, we are going to discuss uh, approximately 10 MCQ questions in economics. So, you will get a question, you will have four options to it, and I will give you some time to think, and then we will discuss the answer. So, let us start with the very first question. Price elasticity, demand of product will be more elastic if it has no substitutes, if it has number of substitutes, if it is an item which is necessary, or if it's a life-saving product. You have to tell out of this four option where the demand is going to be more elastic. The time starts now. I hope you got the answer. Yes, it's going to be option B or option 2, you can say, which is what? Having a number of substitutes. Let's change it to, yeah. So the correct answer is option B, because see, for a product to be having elastic demand, if just imagine if a product does not have any substitutes, so I am having monopoly in the market, there are no close substitutes to my product. Even if I increase the price of my product, will my demand fall drastically? No, I will have an inelastic demand. If it's a life-saving product, for example, if you are discussing about cancer drugs, even if the prices of such drugs goes up, are you going to stop purchasing it? No, it's again an inelastic demand. Same goes with necessity. If it's a basic requirement of an individual, even if the prices change, the demand is inelastic. But yes, if you have number of substitutes, so if your price changes, if your price goes up, then people are going to stop buying you and they will go to your substitutes. So demand is going to be elastic. Second one. If the marginal product of labor is below the average product of labor, it must be true that the marginal product is negative, the marginal product is zero, the marginal product is falling. So you have only three options over here, A, B, or C. Marginal product is below the average product. So which of these statement is must be true? Okay. Yes. Correct option is option C. It may be zero, it may be negative, it may not be, but it is falling for sure because we understand that marginal product is the additional product which we get from any additional unit of labor. And as and when you are adding labor, of course, the marginal product is going to go down. So one thing is sure that marginal product is falling. It is zero or negative answer. Third question is a rational producer will operate in stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, or all of them. If a producer wants to operate, ideally in which stage he should work, 1, 2, or 3? Yes, the correct option is stage 2. Stage 3 is not recommended because in stage 3 you are having negative returns or declining returns, we can say. The returns are falling. So we should not be going in stage 3. Stage 1, even if I am getting increasing returns, but I am not utilizing the capacity of my resources fully. So it means there is some underutilization of resources. So again, stage 1 is not recommended. Stage 3 is not recommended. So stage 2 will give you the most optimum level of operation where you will have a maximum output and you will be using your resources in full capacity. So yes, stage 2 is the stage in which a rational producer should operate. Next, what is the maximum point of TP? When AP becomes 0, when MP becomes 0, at the intersecting point of AP and MP, or none of this. So TP is maximum. Then which of these condition along with it is uh, making sense over here? Think if TP is maximum, which of the stages is making sense over here? Yes, correct option is going to be option B. We always understand that AP cannot be zero. Average product cannot be zero anytime. Intersecting point of AP and NP is not also the ideal point, because after that also your TP is going to rise. But when your MP becomes zero, your TP is maximum, because after that MP is going to be negative and TP is also going to fall. So correct option is option B. Next, all factor of production become variable in medium run, short run, long run, or none of these. All factors of production become variable in which time frame? Medium run, short run, or long run, or none of these. Yes, the correct answer is long run. Because in short run or in medium run, you can say generally we don't have anything called as medium run. We have either short run or long run. So in short run, some factors are fixed and some factors are variable. But in long run, nothing is fixed. Everything becomes variable. You can change, or you can change your labor, you can change the capital, you can change the fixed resources like machineries, land, everything. So in long run, everything is variable. Next question. Which of this will have inelastic supply? Perishable goods, consumer durables, luxury goods, or all of the above? Which of this will have inelastic supply? Please think. Yes, I hope you got the answer to it. It's option B, perishable goods. Because even if the prices go down, but you know that the nature is perishable, there is no sense of holding those goods with yourself. Otherwise, at end of the day, everything is going to, get lost. So what do we prefer? Even if the prices go down or prices increases, the supply of perishable goods is going to be inelastic. You cannot increase them drastically in short term, and you will also not try to reduce it. So for consumer durables, for luxury goods, you might hold the goods if the prices go down, but in case of perishable goods, it is not the scenario. The answer will be A. Perishable goods have inelastic supply. Means of production contains only labor. True or false? Means of production, or you can say factor of production, it contains only labor. I hope it's very simple question. False. We have in all four factors of production, which are very commonly used. One is land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. So labor is not the only means of production as such. Next, supply curve in the case of labor is, supply curve of labor is forward bending, backward bending, constant. You have only three options over here: forward bending, backward bending, or constant. Supply curve of labor. Yes, correct answer is will be backward bending. It will be backward bending, because I If you remember, initially the labor will work very high to get higher wages. So he is working for more time to get the higher wages. So but that will happen up to a particular stage. After a particular level, he is going to transfer his time from work to his personal leisure, personal life. So he's going to work less, but his salary or his wages is going to increase. As and when like less time will be given, more will be the wages. So the curve is going to be backward bending. Next to a vertical supply curve which is parallel to y-axis implies that the elasticity of supply is 0, infinity, 1 or more than. The vertical supply curve parallel to y-axis implies that elasticity is what? 0, infinity, 1 or more than 1. Yes, I hope you got the answer to it. It's going to be 0. What does it is parallel to y-axis? That means your price increases, your price goes down, your quantity supplied remains constant. So it is 0. Or you can also call it as perfectly inelastic demand supply. Here we go. The change in the total product resulting from change in variable input is average product, marginal product, average cost, marginal cost. The change in the total product resulting from change in a variable input will be what? AP, MP, AC, MC. Yes. Of course, it cannot be from average cost or marginal cost because we're talking about the products. So it should be either A or B. Now, when we say average, that means what? Total divided by number of output. So it is average. What do we mean by marginal? Marginal means additional. So the moment I change a variable input, which is labor, for example, what is the new product? What is the change in total output? That change will be nothing but marginal